Hello, my worthy viewers. I want you to know that you are worthy. I am Ebony. I am healed of a toxic soul tie and past flawed relationship and personal attachments. I use my growth mindset to lead others to Christ, spreading the word of the gospel and helping them as a spiritual counselor to heal and thrive on into a better lifestyle. I am currently working on my PhD in psychology so that I can counsel, lead, influence, and guide others to my best ability to enjoy their lives and the lifestyle that God has promised them. Today, I want to talk to you guys about feeling double-minded after a breakup. And the reason I want to talk to you about that is because I counseled someone, and it kind of reminded me of the mind space that I was in when I was fresh out of my breakup, feeling double-minded. And here's a Bible verse that she quoted to me, actually, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It was from James 4:8, and it says, which reads, "Come near to God, and he will come near to you. Wash your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded." So this person is feeling double-minded because her previous counselor, who wasn't a spiritual counselor, and I consider myself to be a spiritual counselor. I believe in the fullness of God. I believe in the Holy Trinity. I call the Holy Spirit forth to walk before me. So I am a spiritual counselor. The counselors told her, "Oh, no contact. You want to get over this. You want to stop the feelings in your heart and get past everything in your head. Go no contact." And that's what a lot of influencers and a lot of people say. Go no contact, no contact. But if you're fresh out of a relationship, you have to feel the feelings of heartbreak. You have to allow yourself some time to feel it in order to heal. And especially, it depends on how long you're with this person, why you're with this person, what void that person was filling in your life, So majority of the times when you're in a relationship, you saw this person as your future. You saw yourself being with this person a long time. This person brought some type of enjoyment into your life, or you wouldn't have been with them in the first place, So it's going to feel like the Band-Aid has been ripped off, and you're going to feel heartbroken, especially if they're the ones that ended it. So that's just a part of the process, and yeah, you can try to go no contact. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with no contact. I do not disagree with it. I'm all for no contact. It actually helps to move on and get over and get past. But I feel like there are certain steps you have to go through in order to stop feeling attached. And I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can do to stop the feeling of attachment. But and at the same time, there's nothing wrong with speaking to that person. I feel like speaking to that person can help you get over the relationship. A lot of times if that person is broken up with you, they really don't want to have anything to do with you. And I think that's where a lot of the heartbreak comes in for certain individuals. So I'm going to give you 3 steps to get past this person and to get over the pain of the attachment, So I really feel like you need to engage with the reality of what's going on. Get rid of the fantasy that person will change and get back with you. A lot of times I feel like a lot of people are making up this fictitious fantasy in their head that if I give it a little time, we'll get back together. We're able to talk it out. This person will miss me, and we can mesh together and move on. But a lot of times, if that does happen, you are the same person. That person is still the same person. There's no change. And you're just going to send yourself back down into that same rabbit hole. So step number 1 is recenter into reality. That person is not the illusion that you have them set up to be in your mind. So in separating yourself from the attachment that you have to this person in reality, normally what you'll find is that you're going to have this drive of not wanting to speak to that person or to continue on being in that relationship with that person. And that's because you're realizing that something about this person is not right, or something about this person is not right for you. And that's pretty much, I think the person that does the breaking up tends to realize that first. But you are holding on to the good that you saw in that person, and if that person did not have good qualities, good traits, you wouldn't have been with them in the first place. So you tend to keep on harping on those things that you enjoyed while being with that person. But those are the good values, but you still have this person who constantly curses at you, yells at you, neglects you, whatever the case may be. In my case, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing what I went through. In my case, my ex was still really good friends with his ex-wife. She would come over to his house to cook. They would go out to dinner, and he would call her instead of me when he was sick to take him to the doctor, and he didn't see a problem with that. He didn't see a problem with that connection. And my thing was, when you were dating her, when you were married to her, did you talk to anybody else? Did you call on another woman, and things? But other than that, he was a great man. He was a great man, but he still wanted to continue to be friends with her. And she would still continue to push him because she still wanted him. She wanted him back. She was the one who did the cheating and so forth, but she still wanted him. But he hasn't had much experience dating, and so he felt like this was the norm, and I was the one wrong when I knew I wasn't wrong. But it was the good times that held me, and how nice he was to me, that held me there wanting to continue to be with him. But when you have this fantasy in your mind, or this story running in your mind, think about how that person is treating you in that story, and 9 times out of 10, it's always the same way it was when you guys were together. And if when you guys do talk or you do see each other, look at how this person is acting then when you guys are talking. Is that person distant? Is that person trying to bond with you? Is that person do you see change in that person? 9 times out of 10, he's still that same person. And don't try to see the good. Don't try to just see the good. See the person for who they really are. And also, and like I said, pay attention to the things of, do you feel neglected? Do you feel rejected? Do you feel good? If it's good overall, I wouldn't say continue, but still break away from the reality. And if you feel a sense of anxiousness, a lot of people that break up with you and make you feel these thoughts, they have traits of narcissism. And narcissists want to be in control all the time. They want you to feel like that. So make sure that this person is not continuing to talk to you in order to manipulate you, The third thing that I want to say, and it's going back to what I said in the beginning, you have to feel the pain of the detachment. You have to feel the pain of breaking away from that person. The pain is actually what I feel like heals you the majority of the time, and you can't just do it in your own timing. The Bible says that God's timing is perfect. So you have to allow yourself to feel the pain. A lot of times there's purpose in the pain. Like I said, it took me 3 months to really detach from my ex. It has been some time now, but I am healed. I've moved on, and like I said, there's purpose in your pain. There's purpose in your healing. So you have to allow yourself to go through the emotions. And in allowing yourself to feel the pain, you may create an angry narrative, to allow yourself to make you feel like this person, to make you feel like you don't care. And it's still power in that, this, which usually allows you to detach. If you don't want to be with that person, it's okay to feel anger. But in any narrative that you play out in your mind, it always has to be, I have to separate myself from what I'm thinking and what I feel about this person. and I have to move on. Um, a lot of times, you try to go no contact or not talk to that person, and you go 2 days or 2 weeks without talking, and you're like, oh my gosh, let me go back and see how they're doing. Let me you just want some attention from that person. And a lot of times that's coming from, most of the times, when someone who's confident in knowing who they are and what they deserve, they can easily move on. They can easily detach themselves from what no longer serves them. And that's what we're trying to do. Attach yourself from what no longer serves you. A lot of times people feel like they won't be able to find someone else. A lot of people feel like they can't move on. Like this is the best that they could do. So let me go back to them and talk to them and try to work it out. Trust me, once you go through the healing, you will realize your worth and you will be able to move on. And there's someone else out there for you. Trust me on that. So I want to end this by saying this. Like I said, breaking up is a process. It's not as easy for some as it is for others. Yes, no contact is a great tool to use, but sometimes you have to allow yourself to feel. Don't beat yourself down if you're talking to this person from time to time, but I don't say don't do this. Sometimes people will say, I'm just going to attach myself and just keep this person as a friend and keep talking to them. But what you're going to see is you're going to keep on still trying to be with that person. And it doesn't end up well. You're on the right track. If you realize that it's not working out, which one of you has realized, keep on going. Keep on going. Continue to talk to somebody. Find counseling. Talk to me. I'll help you through. I'll coach you through. Reach out to me. I offer counseling services. My email is down below if you'd like to contact me, and I can help you work through a soul tie if you feel like that's what it is. Work on getting past it, helping you renew your mind, getting your mindset back together. Keep you from, I can coach you through depression, anxiety, and all those things that you feel. But all those things is going to heal in time. God's timing is perfect. Don't rush the process and don't beat yourself up about it. You are on the right path. You're doing well. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.